This is BBC One. Now the regional news. Good afternoon. Health officials in Rotherham have begun an investigation after a secretary to a leading surgeon failed to inform a number of patients that they needed operations. A five-man team at Rotherham District General Hospital is checking waiting lists to see which patients are affected. A spokesman said that some patients who were not called to appointments could have included people who were seriously ill. However, the hospital could provide no explanation as to what went wrong. The American Environment Protection Agency has told the British government that a controversial consignment of waste being stored at a South Yorkshire recycling firm is safe. They say tests on the drums at Wath Recycling show the material is not hazardous. The government had hoped the agency would force the American company which originated the waste to take it back. A report is to be published shortly into an oil tanker collision in the Humber estuary last September. Around 70 tons of crude oil spilled from the Iberian-registered supertanker, the Phillips Oklahoma, when it collided with another tanker, the Fiona. The crews were airlifted to safety and an emergency operation was launched to disperse a 21-mile oil slick, which threatened to spread to the Lincolnshire coast. The inquiry is expected to focus on the way the ships collided in calm seas. Police have launched an internal inquiry after a middle-aged woman died in a cell on Humberside. Marie Priestman of Nelson Street in Cleethorpes was taken into custody last night following a street disturbance. She was found dead shortly afterwards in a cell at the town's police station. A police spokesman said there were no suspicious circumstances. Plans have been unveiled to turn the site of the former RAF base at Binbrook in Lincolnshire into a new technology centre and leisure complex. The plans would mean the site could become one of the county's biggest industrial centres and a major tourist attraction. A mystery bidder wants to transform the officers' mess into a major health and leisure facility, with the airmen's former homes becoming a scenic garden village. West Lindsey councillors will consider the proposals next week. And finally, on Look North tonight, we'll be taking a look at all the main stories of the 80s in our region. Among the highlights are the unveiling of York Minster's fire-damaged rose window, the opening of the Humber Bridge, and the arrival of a very special visitor, Concorde. And that's the news so far this lunchtime. Now let's take a look at the region's weather. All parts will remain cloudy both this afternoon and tonight, and although there may be a spot of drizzle, most places will stay dry. Temperatures will be on the cold side, around 5 degrees Celsius, that's 41 degrees Fahrenheit this afternoon, falling to a minimum of around 1 degree Celsius, that's 34 degrees Fahrenheit overnight. Winds will remain light southeasterly, and the outlook for tomorrow mainly dry with a good deal of cloud and rather cold.